Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Our parsha this week is Parshat Vaera. It means I appeared, and it is God recounting at the beginning of the parsha to Moshe how God appeared to Moshe's ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Moshe and Aharon go before Paro, the Pharaoh of Egypt, and say, Shlach et ami, let my people go. And we know that Pharaoh will not let them go. So 7 plagues are sent in this parsha. Dam, Sifardea, Kinim, Arov, Dever, Shechin, Barad. Blood, frogs, lice, beasts, a disease on the cattle, boils, and finally fiery hail. After each plague, Pharaoh's heart is hardened. Pharaoh's heart was hardened long before plagues came upon Egypt. In fact, the plagues that are sent, I want to focus on the first 2 in particular, function as a measure for measure. Physical manifestation of the pain that the Egyptians had already been afflicting on the Israelites. Pharaoh ordered that all the male babies should be thrown into the Nile. And what do we see in this parsha? The Nile actually flows with blood and there is no fresh water to drink. The Israelites groan under their oppression, and the land is filled with frogs. The Midrash tells us that the worst part of the plague of frogs was the stench and the disgustingness, but also the never-ending sound of croaking over and over again. It must have been unbearable. Each of the plagues in its own way is a manifestation of the evils that had already been occurring around Pharaoh and around all of the Egyptians. And they are still blinded to them. This week has been one of the most difficult in my memory of our country's history. I pray that we acknowledge that difficult things are happening around us, and we do not let our hearts be hardened, that we hear others, that we listen, and that we move forward in peace. I wish you a Shabbat Shalom. I look forward to seeing you in Zoom Shul.